That's recording. There we go.
I like that's especially loud.
That is especially loud.
Did it get turned up?
Probably. Good.
I am Mickey, and this is Wandering Minds Podcast.
I am Mike, and today our special guests are Alex and Kyle. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming. So let's start off with, right now I want to know, how did you guys meet? Because you guys, I know you guys from the gym.
Yeah.
You guys lift, you guys are strong. I see you fucking lifting, but you're not training for anything particularly, correct?
No.
Okay. Okay. So how long have you guys known each other?
Our whole lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys family?
No. So our parents basically knew each other before we were born.
Okay.
And so me and Alex
Just best friends.
just best friends ever
Okay.
since we were born. Yeah. So
Cool. Cool.
We're like
And
brothers then.
yes,
pretty much, yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Where do you guys go to school?
We went to Thurston,
Okay. Cool. And what are you guys' age?
23.
23. Okay. So you may know, well, you guys do know my niece, Sierra.
Yeah.
Sierra. Okay. And did you guys know my daughter? You guys were above her? Aaliyah.
I think we were above her.
Okay. Yeah. Cause Sierra's older than her. So
Yeah, because we graduated in 2017.
okay. Yeah. So you guys are older than her. So cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So I want to know, we'll start with whoever wants to start. Tell me your guys' career paths right now. I know you're an artist, you're a photographer. You are going to be a police officer, right? Let's start with you. How's that going? So tell me about that. Tell me about, actually, I want to know where that came from. What impulse was that to become a police officer, especially in this heated kind of
Yeah.
area in life we're at?
So basically in high school is where I pretty much really found out that that's what I wanted to do. And there wasn't as much going on in the world as there is now. And I don't know. I've never really wanted to be a person that's wanted an office job, sitting in an office all day. And,
Yeah.
I like being out and being able to do stuff. And I don't know. I've had, I don't have any family members in law enforcement, but growing up, I've had friends and family friends that have been in law enforcement, and I don't know, it's just something that I've always been interested in, and
Yeah.
ever since high school, that's kind of what I knew I wanted to do, and so that's what I was working towards, and graduated high school, and I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to go to college after that.
Yeah.
I was just
You were done.
I was done. Yeah.
I don't blame you.
I was just tired of it, and
Yeah.
so I ended up taking a year off and working full time, and went back to college and ended up doing 4 years at the University of Oregon.
Nice.
So graduated in June of this year.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, and it's it's been 4 months since I graduated now.
Yeah, June.
What did you graduate with?
General social science with the emphasis in crime, law, and society.
Okay.
And then I got a minor in legal studies.
Nice.
So it was all right. It was tough, but
Yeah.
I made it through, and it was very rewarding. I
Good.
was the first one in my family to graduate from a 4-year college.
Nice. Nice.
So it was something that I knew I wanted to get done at some point. But
Yeah.
I've always wanted, ever since high school, I wanted to move over to Bend and get on with Bend PD, and that was my goal after I graduated. And I applied there, and right now it's kind of tough because a lot of departments are low on people, and so basically they're not hiring new recruits. It's a lot of laterals coming over from other departments.
Oh, people
So-
with experience already.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they don't have to send them to the academy and wait 4 months for them to get back and
Oh, that makes sense.
get on the street. So,
Yeah.
but I had an interview. It was just a 10-minute web-based interview with Bend, and they only asked me, I think, like 3 questions, and got an email the same day saying that I didn't make it through, and they ended up, I think, going with like 3 laterals.
Oh,
And
wow.
So
Wow.
it was that, and then Springfield was hiring this last month, and I think, was it last weekend?
Yeah, last weekend.
Last weekend, yeah, I went and did a written test for them, and I was like, oh, like I'm not going to have a problem. Like it won't be that hard. Well, I ended up getting a 68 out of 70. 70 was a passing score, and I got a 68.
Oh,
And so it was tough because like the different departments like have different qualifications.
Yeah.
So for band, I had to go up to Portland and do computer-based testing.
oh wow.
And there was like, I think like 3 different tests, and my lowest score I got on that was an 89. And then the other 2 tests, I got a 98 and 100.
Nice.
So I was like, oh, Springfield, like I'm not going to have a problem.
Shoe in.
Yeah. But it was just, I mean, it was a lot different. It was a written test. It was 100 questions. You had like a Scantron
Wow.
and
like high
basically,
Yeah. Right. SAT test.
yeah, it was back in school. No, but, yeah, and it was 100 questions, and basically they gave me a pamphlet, and you had 25 minutes to go over, I think, like a 6-page pamphlet.
Yeah.
And you had to memorize, try to memorize as much as you could off that pamphlet in
Really?
25 minutes.
Wow.
And it was like, it was just, I don't know. It was just a lot of stuff to memorize, and, you know, I went through it and ended up not making it. It was frustrating.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's like I'm through school, and
Yeah.
I want to start my career. But I mean, it is what it is, and
Yeah.
just keep applying
Just keep
places.
going.
And
Yeah.
but
Now,
then-
can you reapply at either one of these places?
Yeah,
Is
so-
there a window of time?
yeah, so Ben's actually hiring again now.
Oh, okay.
And so I reapplied there. So I'm just kind of waiting for the application process to close and
Cool.
hear back from them, and then I can reapply to Springfield when they're hiring again. And
Yeah.
basically I just have to take that test again. And
I'm
pass
sure
that
you'll
test.
get Ben because that's where your heart's always
Yeah.
been. So it'll happen.
Yeah.
It'll work out eventually.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping, you know.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's a good place to live. I've always
Oh, it's
loved
beautiful.
it over there. And
Yeah.
the
So
department,
is that why specifically Bend, or was there any other reason other than it's a beautiful place to live?
I didn't really want to necessarily get stuck here.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up here. I've been here my whole life, and
Yeah.
I didn't really want to be a police officer where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I did, it is what it is. I could always transfer somewhere else, but it's just,
Yeah.
I just want to get out of here. You
Oh
know?
yeah.
So-
Yeah. I feel that.
but a job's a job. So it's like,
Yeah.
if I get on here, then
Well, starting point's a starting point
Yeah,
also.
exactly.
So what now, as far as a police officer goes, is that your ultimate goal, or is it like detective? Is it, what is another bigger goal, or is there?
yeah, I mean, if I get on as a police officer, I'll probably do that for a certain amount of years. Cause like I've listened to like other podcasts and heard stuff from other people. It's like, you want to be on the street for a certain amount of time, like learn
Yeah.
as much as you can.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, there's so much you can learn and different stuff you're going to get into, and just like, don't move into something too quick.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's different things I can get into, like canine. I could always do that. I could always try to get into SWAT.
Oh yeah.
Which would be really cool. And I could always do like a drug enforcement, and like there's like gang enforcements
Yeah.
and like stuff like that. So there's a lot like I can do eventually. Like I've never really thought about, I think it would be cool to be a detective, but like it's a lot of like office work, like I was talking about
True,
before. Like
yeah.
you're not really like out in the field.
You're
like
doing a lot of paperwork.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would suck, especially if you get like big cases and
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know because I've never been in that world, but it's like you see it on TV where these, these cops, even the homicide, it's like they
Yeah.
do so much behind the scenes shit that.
Yeah, it'd make it tough on like family life too.
Yeah.
I mean, you're working
Yeah,
24/7
and probably on call
all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
So if something like, say you're a homicide detective or something, you got to
Yeah.
be ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say that I think being a police officer at all would be hard on family life.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
I
it
mean,
is.
as a veteran's wife, I think that
Yeah.
it's different, right? Every day.
Yeah.
Especially versus like deployment. I think that would still be difficult.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not just like the time aspect of like a detective, but the like constant fear of
Yeah.
you being in danger.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right? Like that's because when my husband got out of the military, he's like, I'm not going to go into law enforcement because that is worse than.
It's a lateral move.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how does that make you feel though when you think about when you look at society today and how aggressive people are towards law enforcement and they kind of just are they can just run of the mill right now, it seems like. Is that something that concerns you, or are you like it doesn't even bother you? I mean, it just is what it is, right?
I mean, it is scary.
Yeah.
I mean,
because people don't respect law enforcement right now. I do. I have high respect for law enforcement, but the thing is because I know the flip side of that shit. So I know how important law enforcement is. You get some of these especially this younger generation who have never really seen true violence or been in real trouble. They don't understand how crucial law enforcement really is.
yeah. Yeah.
It seems like that would be a really scary thing right now.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It's a lot to think about, but I mean, it's something that I thought about a lot and haven't really.
Well, and you've just had your heart set on it,
Yeah.
so it's part of it. Just like people that go into the military, it's like you run that risk, but that's the risk you're willing to take.
Yeah. I just think it needs law enforcement needs to have the right people. In it, and
They need to focus on emotional intelligence.
Yeah. And that's been a huge problem. Like in the past years, I feel like it's just the wrong people in the job and just not, like officers need to have patience, like be kind to others. I know people aren't going to be kind to me. Like, it is what it is, but it's just something that you'll have to deal with and get through. I mean,
and it used to be protect and serve.
Yeah.
Now it's like more, it feels almost militarized, like it's a military thing where these people don't. So I see the flip side. I see both sides of the coin where you see the horror stories of abuse from the authority, which are the, law enforcement. But then at the same time, it's like, what do you fucking expect? These people don't give a shit about you. Why should they give a shit about you?
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely stuff that needs to change.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like I've just wanted to be a part of that change and make things
Good
better for society, even though like, I feel like a lot of people aren't going to respect it. And
well, they say like, you don't like the stew, get in the pot.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like in order to make change, you have to be a part of it.
You have to be part of it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a big reason. Like I wanted to get into it too, is
cool.
Be able to be a part of the change and make things better, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, and even if you're making things better for whoever you interact with, that could snowball effect.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, because that person could reach this person type of thing. And I think that's where a lot of people forget that their little parts actually have a bigger, it seems micro, but it's macro when you consider how many people you're affecting and how many people they're affecting.
Yeah. Even if you're making a difference in one person.
That's what I'm talking about. That's it. Because that person has been affected, which means whoever they talk to or whoever they interact with could have a huge impact on somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a dominoes effect. And that's awesome.
Yeah. So that's the goal right now. Is just waiting around, trying to figure out, make things work. But I know it will happen eventually.
Oh, it'll happen. Yeah. It'll happen. That's the struggle about struggle is you want it to happen now, but it's,
I mean,
it was just happen when the timing's right.
A year ago, like going through school and stuff, I was putting so much like pressure on myself and like others around me. Like I'm going to have a job coming right out of college.
Yeah.
And like you get through college and here I am now. It's like things just don't work out like the way you expect them to. It's just
never.
Yeah.
Well, John Lennon has I live by this quote, and I may not be saying it perfectly, but life is what happens when you're too busy. That's not it. Life is what happens when you're too busy making other plans.
Yeah.
That's a quote to live by because we plan for shit and then life happens.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality.
Yeah.
And that's where you do need to just be in the moment. You don't want to live too far because, sometimes when you're living too far, you're not really able to see what's going on right here, right now and take care of right here, right now because you're too focused on way in the future, which I see. I always plan for the future, but I'm right here.
Yeah.
Right here's the important time.
Yeah. And that's how I used to be. Like, I would just be like, go with the flow kind of guy, and then like once I was going through my last year of college, it was like, this is what I need to, this is what I need to do to, figure out my future and my career. And
of course. That's how you make shit happen.
Yeah,
But at the same
exactly.
time, you got to just be right here.
Yeah. Yeah. So now it's just kind of, it's a waiting game.
Sit and
but,
wait, right?
So what are you doing right now?
Sitting
I'm
and waiting.
Yeah. No, so I've worked at Bigfoot Beverages
Okay.
ever since I graduated high school, and that was my job through college.
Cool.
And
Oh, nice.
I would
Okay.
work weekends, go to school during the week, and then during the summer I'd work
Nice.
60 plus hours, saving up money.
Damn.
You know,
Good for you, though.
but so I'm just working there on the weekends right now. I mean, I'll
Okay.
probably go back to 4 days a week, 5 days a week, just to save up money again, so I can, once I figure something out, then I can,
Yep.
move out and
Yep.
have
Cool.
money. So
You got to have money.
I always need money, especially now. Things are so
Right.
expensive.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. So, Alex,
So
tell me about you. Tell me about you. You guys went to school together, obviously. You're on a completely different career path as,
Yeah.
as Kyle. So,
Complete opposite.
yeah, which actually it works. You know what I
does.
mean? It really, I think some people, when they have friends, especially when they're as close as you guys, sometimes people are too close together and then you just become yes men. And it's rather than, and I'm not saying you guys aren't yes men. I'm just saying that sometimes having somebody who's nothing like you as far as certain things makes it even better. So tell me about you.
yeah, so I do photography and video full time. So I started shooting in high school, just kind of as like something to do. Like I never thought I would ever do this as like a career.
Yeah.
But so that was when I was like 16, and then I just kept doing it. And after high school, I went to college for a year, dropped out because I didn't really know what I was doing. I felt like I was wasting my time and money. Mm-hmm. And then I tried online college for like a month, and I was like, nah, this is even worse than going to college in person. So I dropped out of that too. And then I worked at a pizza place for like 3 years.
Yeah,
Coburg
3.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And then
Good pizza.
yeah, expensive but good.
Yeah.
Then last June I quit that and did photography full time since then. And I quit in June, and then I lived out of my car for a month by myself.
Really?
After that, just traveling. Yeah,
Wow.
went on like 8,000-mile road trip,
Nice.
living life.
So prior to that, you were just working, saving money,
Yeah.
obviously, so you can afford something like that. Wow. Good
Where'd
for
you go?
So I started here, obviously, and then I went to Washington, through Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, back to Utah, Arizona, California, and then back here.
All by yourself?
Yeah,
Wow.
8,000 miles.
yeah.
Wow. What was your favorite place?
That's tough. Probably,
Yeah, they're all so different.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was my first time in the desert. Like
Okay.
actually seeing stuff like that, so that was cool. But probably Montana. Just 'cause
Really?
the mountains are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that either have moved to Montana or want to move to Montana. Montana seems to be that place, but for me, it's like, isn't that fairly close to Yellowstone? Isn't Montana fairly close to there? Where that big ass caldera is going to blow someday.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's beautiful, but okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Montana's a spot.
Yeah, I mean,
Now, did you like it because of the scenery where your photography comes in, or was it just like you were feeling that place?
just the scenery.
Okay.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's like just driving through fields for
Really?
hours. Yeah.
And you like that?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because that shit's boring as hell to me,
definitely
man.
not that. Just the mountains, though.
Yeah.
Just like Glacier
That are at
National
the
Park.
edge
Yeah.
of the field.
Once you get
Gotcha.
through the field, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. But it
Wow.
was good.
Long trip by yourself.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, who are how did you make photography a career for yourself?
Kind of. Well, like I said before, when I started, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life.
Yeah.
Or I didn't really think I was going to do that. But
Well, you were in high school, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
I was
that-
like 16. I mean, I guess no one
That seems
16 really
reasonable.
knows what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Unless
But-
you want to be a cop.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
Don't do that.
that's it. Yeah. But kind of just over the years, I just kept doing it, kept getting better at it, and just kind of just like fell in love with it, I guess.
Okay.
Kind of just wanted to make that what I do. So
Now, is it natural? Because what I've seen of your work, it's like all natural scenery. It's stuff. Is that your focus? Was that
Yeah, that's what I started doing.
Okay.
So actually, we were probably like 15. But you remember that like huge like ice storm we had
Yeah.
in like 2016? That's I started taking pictures on like my iPhone 4,
Nice.
like around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then I borrowed my buddy's parents' camera, and then I started on that, and then I got my own and that kind of thing.
Just expanded from there.
But, yeah. kinda just
So
kept doing
what is it in your vision that you're seeing when you're taking pictures? Like for somebody like me, I look at your photography and I see beauty, but I don't know what your vision is when you're taking pictures. What is that? If you could put it in layman's terms for people that aren't artistry like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really, when I'm like out there shooting, I don't really think about it too much.
Really?
Yeah. Like I kind of just go with the flow and
You just do it.
shoot whatever
Huh.
catches my eye.
Yeah.
Take pictures and hope they turn out.
Yeah, basically, like, I feel like some people are so like serious about it when they go out. Like I'm gonna do this, and
Yeah.
this, and then when I go out, like we just go out and like chill, and then
Maybe that's the key then.
yeah,
Right?
Like, don't
I
take
mean,
it too serious.
Yeah, because it seems to me like almost with anything, if you take something too serious, you're going to overthink, you're going to question, you're going to second guess, and then it's not going to be good enough,
yeah,
right? I mean, in your mind, it may not be good enough, but like when you're able to just like this is your form of meditation or relaxation or whatever, you just do it, and then it's perfect
yeah,
or whatever.
basically, yeah.
So do you actually sell art to people?
Yeah,
I mean, obviously you do. This is your career now. So
yeah. So different ways I make money. So I sell prints. I just released a photo book. What was that? Last week. Last week. I do like portrait shoots, like client work.
okay, client work as in like people, or
Yeah, so
what-
like portrait shoots, and then like brand work.
okay,
So like early this week, we did like 3 different brands.
what does that mean? What do you mean
So
brand
like
work?
doing like photo, video, doing like social media ads.
Oh,
on my own
okay,
accounts and like that kind of thing.
cool.
Yeah,
You did a photo book?
yeah.
So is it just a book of all of the
The photo.
Book of all the
photos?
Yeah, yeah. So
But I mean, is there more to it? Like, do you have it for sale like locally? Is it online?
it's online.
Okay.
yeah.
So do you have a website where you sell your prints and whatnot?
Yeah, so I have a website, and then
Book of the photos.
and then everything I sell, I have on like a Shopify store I made.
Okay.
You have like a link of it on your Instagram. Dude.
Yeah,
Okay, well, what is it? Just so people can hear you say it.
the book.
Yeah.
It's called 36 Frames. It's all of my favorite film photos, and there's like 36
Nice.
frames like to a roll of film.
Okay,
So it's
Yeah.
like basically one roll of all my best film photos.
that's cool.
Yeah. So what is your business name? Just your name?
Yeah,
All right.
You are your business.
yeah, basically.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So do you prefer the 35 millimeter versus like the new digital ones and whatnot?
I shoot more digital just because film is getting like stupid expensive now.
Really?
But yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. Just in the
Right.
last
Everything,
few
right?
years, it's
Yeah.
like insane.
I don't think I've priced it for like 15.
Right.
Back
We
in
take-
like 2018, you go to Walmart, get a 3-pack of film for like $16, and now one roll is probably worth that much.
Really?
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. So it's
Even
like,
6. Wow.
yeah,
Yeah. Because when I was in high school, 20 years ago, like that's all there
It was
was.
a while ago.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
I feel like at Walmart, like a 3-pack was like $9.88. Something like that.
So when
Yeah.
you see people taking pictures like us, are you like I would have done it at this angle. I would have done it.
I mean, I mean, like, yeah,
No
I mean,
response.
like, yeah, I'll see it differently than like,
Yeah.
but
Well, and that's like Cash. Cash, he like some of this stuff, like some of the videos, he's like, just like he grits his teeth. He's like, oh,
Like, we're just trying, man.
we're just doing our thing, but
This is not our forte.
it's just fun though.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so do you prefer like photography, still shots, or video?
I am better at photography
Okay.
by far, but
Why do
video-
you think that though? I mean, what do you mean?
video is just a lot harder.
Would we notice that you're?
Probably not as much as me.
Yeah, well, of course,
definitely not
right?
as much as me, but
You just feel like you're better at photography.
My video has definitely gotten better. But
Okay.
I mean, you've been doing photography a lot longer than video too.
That's true.
That's
a huge
yeah.
difference.
Now, what kind of cameras do you have? How many do you have? Do you have like a whole flock of cameras or
You
what?
still use your iPhone?
Yeah. iPhones are good still.
Nice.
They take good pictures.
Yeah.
But I also have,
Mediocre videos.
I have one digital camera, and then I have a few different lenses depending
Okay.
on like what I'm doing, and then I have 2 different 35 millimeter film cameras that I use, and then I have a medium format camera. I don't know. Do you guys know what that is?
Nope.
So it's a different kind of film. So
Okay.
like the negative's bigger, so like it's basically better image quality.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
I'm gonna sell that one though,
I've
Oh,
never
okay.
heard
just
of
because
that.
I don't use it
Yeah.
enough to keep it.
Well,
That's the big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weighs like
Nice.
10 pounds.
Yeah.
oh, does it really?
It's big.
Yeah.
I remember like the big camcorders.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
coming
right.
back.
Are they?
Retro.
Maybe not the huge ones, but
Oh.
the smaller ones.
I
Yeah.
remember going out with my friends when I was a
Yeah,
teenager.
yeah, with the
Like-
big old video cassette in it. Did you guys even know?
I think that they,
Like the big
The
video
cassette player
VHS?
things,
Yeah.
I think by then they were the
The small ones.
smaller ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have like a red room or whatever, like and
For processing.
process your own film?
Nah,
No, you don't.
nah, just ship it to a lab.
Oh, okay. Just easier or
Yeah,
oh, okay.
easier and
Cheaper probably.
cheaper. Over time now.
Yeah.
But,
Because I mean, I guess if you had all the equipment, then you would save money, but
yeah, but
it would take you to get all the equipment. I don't know what all the
be
equipment
more
is, but
upfront cost probably, and then
really,
it's time.
yeah. Are you going to get into that? Are you going to do that?
Maybe eventually.
Yeah.
Probably not anytime soon though.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So does this keep you fed?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Do you still
Especially
live in
the
your
last
car?
couple months.
The last couple months.
Last couple of months have been good for sure.
Nice.
Like there's been honestly like multiple times where I'm like, am I really like, is this really, can I really
Happening.
do this?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
I've never questioned myself, and you shouldn't question yourself.
no,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
I look at my business, even when it's good, bad, whatever. It's like, I do this shit. This is
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
what I do. I know.
yeah.
I know I'm
you just
good.
gotta like realize that like
Yeah.
it's like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like good or bad.
Yeah. No, it's cool that you're like, wow, is this really happening? But yeah, because you're doing it. You've invested time and energy into this. Of course you're going to be good at it.
And it
So-
takes time to build a brand too. Like it's not going to happen overnight. It's something that it takes years.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just got to keep working at
You
it.
got to keep going, keep grinding. That's what it's all about. It took me 20 years to get my detail business. I mean, I've been doing it for over 20 years, but as far as the podcast going, we're starting to take off right now, but it's taking time. It's just one of those things. You got to just focus. And I always say this, you got to be obsessed with it. You got to be obsessed with who you are and where you want to be.
Yep.
That's what it's all
I
about.
think that's the problem with
Never doubt yourself.
never. I think that's the problem with a lot of people though. They think they can just do it a few times and immediately
Yeah.
see success. And then,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's like winning the lottery. It's
not how it works.
It's just not going to happen.
No.
It's just not going to happen. And if it does, you got fucking lucky.
Yeah, good for you, but
Yeah. So what are your goals? Do you have long-term goals?
just keep like expanding what I'm doing now. Mm-hmm. It's just things are finally really starting to roll,
Yeah.
which feels good because there's been times when they haven't been. But,
Yeah.
kind of just keep doing what I'm doing. I want to get more into video
Okay.
and actually like really lock in on that. And,
Like, what do you want to do with video? What does that mean?
be cool
Make
to-
movies, I mean, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so it'd be cool to get into like
POV.
filmmaking,
Just kidding.
like filmmaking kind of stuff, like outdoors,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then that opens like a whole nother world, working with like brands and that kind of stuff as well.
Okay.
So,
So now brand. Now define for me what that means. So like making commercials for
Or like
Brands?
promo videos?
yeah.
Or like
Yes.
National Geographic?
I mean,
That
someday.
would,
Anything.
that would be amazing.
Someday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You have to subscribe to look at their stuff.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So a lot of brands now are really into like the short videos for like reels and like TikToks because that's like the hot thing right now. So
Yeah.
I guess what we shot earlier this week I got an electric bike from a company.
Oh,
and I had to make a short video for that.
like they gave it to you?
yeah.
Jeez, fuck.
That's fun. I was the model.
Hell yeah. Oh, I saw that. I saw that video where you drove past it. Okay.
Yeah. But
Nice.
that kind of thing, and then eventually get into more like longer videos for like promotional stuff, and then some like passion projects.
Okay.
I think.
How much does that cost?
Well, a lot.
Does it really?
Yeah,
Because there's a
video.
lot of time in it.
But yeah, time, and then video equipment is like crazy expensive if you
Yeah.
want to get anything nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
God damn. You guys are on the right track. Jesus.
Someday.
So
Oh, man.
So,
No, that's cool. Cool. You know, I hear there's a lot of money in feet pics. For OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You know, you might have a calling there
gotta
too.
pay the bills. Somehow.
If you're ever low on money, you know where to go.
Never know. High quality feet pics.
Yeah, yeah.
Even low quality, you'd probably sell.
Probably. Well, mine. Yeah.
You never know.
So let's talk about the gym. When are you guys gonna get into powerlifting?
They already are. They just
Thought
don't
about
want
it.
to. They don't want to.
You just don't know it yet, right?
No, it's just, I mean, we started going, right after high
To
school.
the gym. Yeah, well, we played sports all through high school, so obviously we were like staying active all the
Athletic,
time.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
at least for me, I feel like after you graduated, I just stopped doing anything for
Yeah.
like probably like 6 months,
Really?
and I was like, I gotta do something. So then we
Yeah.
started going to the gym. Yeah.
Did you guys start at FS or
Planet Fitness.
Planet? A lot of people started Planet Fitness. They're so fucking cheap. But
We went there for,
A year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
We didn't
dang,
know- we
you
didn't-
lasted a year
We
and a
didn't know
half.
what we were doing though.
Yeah.
So it's
took a long time to figure out what we were actually.
I mean,
Actually
I
at
went to
the
Planet
gym
Fitness
for-
also.
yeah.
You seem like a Planet Fitness type. Guys.
Totally,
I'm just joking.
totally am.
I'm joking. Did you guys ever set off the lunk alert?
No.
The lunk alarm or whatever it's called? No?
I'm
Oh, you didn't go
surprised,
hard
you know.
enough.
Tank tops on. It's not allowed in there.
Really?
I think so. I
Oh,
think it's-
shit. Well, I know you can't carry milk jugs and shit like that, or at least they frown on it, whatever.
You can't wear, I don't think you can wear cutoffs in there.
Probably not.
Really?
Do you like to work out in cutoffs?
Yeah.
I mean, cutoffs
Really?
are the thing to be in.
Better than a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, a cutoff shirt. I was thinking.
She was thinking Daisy Dukes.
No, I was thinking just like jean shorts. Cutoff,
Yeah.
not necessarily.
Yeah.
Daisy Dukes.
No,
Planet
but
Fitness, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
never know.
So you guys started at Planet Fitness, and then, I mean,
Got
when-
more serious about it.
Yeah.
It was just, at first I feel like it was kind of something to
Just something to do. Like
Yeah.
we weren't really that
get
serious
in
about
shape,
it.
and we weren't super serious about it at first.
Like
and
some weeks I feel like we'd go like 4 or 5 days, and next week we'd go like once or twice.
Yeah, right.
It was like that for like
yeah,
probably a year.
Wow.
and then we finally decided to move over to FS, and we've been at FS for
3 years.
3-4 years.
It was before
Yeah.
COVID.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, so
way before COVID. So, I mean, 3 years probably for not off and on. You know, it's
Yeah.
like 3 years straight.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like we're finally in. It's like knowing what we're actually doing. And
Well, and you guys are strong. I see you're fucking lifting. I know you took some time off for something, right? And you lost a few gains or what? You maybe you went on vacation or something.
yeah,
What was it?
I went to Cabo.
Yeah.
I went to Cabo after I graduated.
take about 4 months to recover.
I did.
Oh shit.
I think I weighed like 196 before I went to Cabo, and that's like the highest I've ever been.
Wow.
And I was like, I got to cut down for Cabo. Like, I
Yeah.
want to
So you
look
get
good.
shredded.
you know?
Yeah. Get shredded.
Yeah. And so I think I got down to like, I mean, when I got back from Cabo, I was like 172.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Low.
Yeah.
And so it was just like working back up. And
Because you guys are both 6 something, right? How tall are you guys?
6'5".
6.
You're
Jeez.
6'5"?
Holy
I'm
bucket.
like 6'2".
I'm
maybe
like
6'.
5'6", motherfucker. Damn. Shit. Cool.
It's a lot. It's
So
a lot.
that seems really light for your height.
Oh, yeah.
You should have
I've
seen
always
him
been.
in high school though. He's probably
I think I
150
graduated.
soaking wet.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think I graduated high school at maybe 150 pounds.
Damn. Crack kid.
I was small.
Yeah.
Big.
Small.
So what was the trick? Just lifting and eating, or what?
Yeah, learning to
Pretty
eat.
much.
Learning
Yeah.
to eat. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
mean,
hard part.
I
That's
think
hard.
the first year going to the gym, I probably gained like, I mean, you did too. Probably gained like
Beginner
20
gains.
pounds
All of a sudden, yeah.
just from lifting.
Yeah.
And then after that, it gets harder because you're not gaining as much muscle.
Right.
And you have to actually start eating
Eating
a
right.
shit ton, you know,
All
to
that,
actually
yeah.
gain weight.
Yeah.
But
So are you guys on a certain type of program? Are you programming? Because I see, like, oftentimes we're doing the same type of lifts in the gym. I mean, obviously I'm powerlifting and I'm training with Devin right now, but are you guys like focused on a program right now?
not necessarily. We kind
Really?
of
Our
just
own
come up
program.
with, yeah.
Yeah.
We just kind of
Yeah.
come up with our own stuff. And
Well, it's working.
yeah.
I mean, it really is working. You guys are, I'm seeing you guys lifting some heavy fucking weight.
Yeah.
What are you guys' goals?
Just get bigger.
Get bigger?
Yeah.
Do not necessarily get stronger? Or, I mean, obviously strength
I want
is important,
both.
but yeah.
Both. I mean,
Especially for you being a cop,
Yeah.
you want to be a cop. I think agility, obviously,
Yeah,
but
for
but having real strength, I think, is super important.
oh, yeah. Yeah. And it's just, I mean, I lost a lot of strength when I lost all the weight that I did. And so
Yeah.
right now, it's just kind of like I'm eating a lot, just trying to gain that strength back and
Yeah,
get my lifts higher when they, just like they were like a few months back.
yeah,
And so I'm just working towards that right now. But yeah, it is important for me to be strong.
Yeah.
You know, and so
Yeah.
I
well,
mean,
and agile.
Yeah.
you want to be able to move.
Yeah.
you know, it's one thing to be strong and not be able to move, but for you want to be able to fucking run and jump and
yeah.
tackle somebody and
Parkour.
parkour if you need to.
Yeah. I just got like back into running too. Like I didn't run for the last 3 years.
Wow, so you're getting back.
Just because I thought like I'd lose so much weight running, you know. It's
Yeah.
just- I mean, it's not that big of a deal if I run like 2-3 miles a day every day and just make
Just
sure I'm
for-
eating enough.
yeah.
You know, it just keeps my body
Oh
up to
yeah,
speed. You know,
yeah,
so.
absolutely. What about you? Do you run?
No.
No.
Oh, in high school, I did cross country.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
I
think
did it for like a year.
yeah. And
Nice.
I was like, because we were playing lacrosse at the same time,
Oh, cool.
and so I was like, I was pretty small anyways, so I was like trying to get stronger and bigger for lacrosse. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna do this anymore.
Because lacrosse is pretty brutal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
can be.
Yeah. Nice. Being light though, that doesn't help.
Doesn't help at all. No, not at all.
Oh shit. What are you guys' records right now? What are your PRs right now? Are you stronger than Austin? I'm stronger than Austin right now, except for my deadlift.
Hopefully.
Apparently, he says my bench. He didn't get. I got 305 last week or this week. Was it this week?
I don't know.
Last time I did heavy bench, I did 305 off the blue pads. So that was good. I went for 315. I didn't get it, but my arms are fucked. So I think if they weren't so fucked, I would have gotten. I'll get it next time.
That was
Yeah.
this week.
Was that okay? Yeah, that was this week. So 305 for me is good, which is better than Austin. He got 300, I think.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he'll get it. He'll beat me. But and then on squat, heavy squat with chains, at the top, mine was 485. So that was good. But that's at the top. That's not full range. That's at the top, which was really, and it was still better than Austin. So that's good. He's got me on deadlift like a motherfucker though.
Because he does sumo. He doesn't do regular.
Yeah.
I mean, either way.
I'm doing
it's
sumo
all-
right now too. But yeah, he's strong. He's strong on that. What are you guys doing?
Well, back in the day.
Maybe not right now.
No, right now.
Not right now, but we're getting back there. But
Did you lose gains also when he went on vacation?
this summer, yeah, just from traveling and then traveled for like 2 weeks and got back and was sick.
Oh, yeah.
shitty.
So,
Yeah.
and I already lost like 20 pounds before that. So,
Damn.
You were pretty sick for what, like a week or two, and
Probably the old COVID, eh?
probably.
Yeah.
might have been.
Who knows?
Yeah, but I think I've hit 425 on squat,
Nice.
285 on bench, like 475, 85 deadlift.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
So
Good numbers. Those are good numbers.
we're getting back.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What about you?
Bench. This was all when I was 196. I bench 275.
Cool.
Squat. Squat's always been rough for me. But
Well, you guys are tall.
355, 65.
355.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. And
Yeah.
deadlift. Took a lot of time off deadlift too.
Mm.
But I think 405,
Sweet.
425.
Something like that.
Oh yeah. Those are good numbers. Those are not. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Those are good fucking numbers. I mean, they're not good for me. I want more than that. Well, no, I'm not saying that. I want when I get so for powerlifting, I want big fucking numbers. Nothing is good enough for me.
Yep.
Nothing's good enough for me. Where I'm at right now isn't good enough for me. So I'm always trying to be stronger because I want for state records. I need over 303 on bench. I already have it on squat, but I need over 385. I want 400. So my what I'm gonna have in competition is over 303 on bench, 400 plus on squat, and 500 on deadlift. Those are the numbers I'm gonna get.
Okay.
So or above.
Yeah.
So I have to get those. There's no fucking question in that shit.
What weight class are you?
181.
181.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm right now. I'm sitting at. Yesterday I was like 183 point something. So I'm right where I need to be.
Yeah.
A few pounds and I got months to go. So I'm going to I'm getting those numbers no matter what.
Oh yeah.
No matter what. So I wish you guys would powerlift though, just to do it. I wish
feel
everybody
you're
would
strong enough
powerlift.
that you could just jump in just
Yeah.
for fun. You could.
Maybe this next year.
Thought about it.
I got to build up for a while and
Yeah.
get stronger.
Well, the thing is talk to Devin and get like a powerlifting program specific.
Yeah.
And just because that'll be different. Like the program that he has me on right now is fucking hard, and I love it. Because it's just, I'm literally sore every fucking day.
Oh,
yeah.
I feel my muscles just getting destroyed and feeling that pain, but feeling the strength when I come back.
Yeah, I've seen some of the workouts you've been doing. That shit looks tough.
Fucking brutal, man.
Putting you through the ringer.
Yeah, he does too, because he knows that's what I want. That's what I need. So he shifted it all up. And my body, like when I was doing bench the other day, I don't know what the fuck it was, but my arms were, those lactic acids that you feel in your legs when you do heavy squats, where it's like your legs are just in shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My arms were like that. And like sore the entire fucking workout. We got through the workout. I came home. I sat in an ice bath. I went to the hot tub. I sat in the ice bath. I went for 3 rotations, plus ibuprofen. Finally, the pain went away. But man, I was shot. I was absolutely destroyed, which is exactly what I like.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you want big gains, you gotta go hard.
Train big.
Yeah, you gotta train big.
Yeah, to get those numbers you want.
Yeah, right. And I'm 46, so it's like those, and the people who have it are older than me, so there's no fucking excuse. There's no fucking excuse.
Yeah.
I wish she would compete. Right? She's got state records.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Slight flex.
Yeah.
You
Right.
wouldn't know it by the work I've been doing.
Why don't you compete?
Well, I did one
Oh,
time,
okay.
and it was I didn't have a coach, and so it was just an incredibly like stressful, anxiety-ridden experience.
Yeah.
And then I was training with Mike and Devin, right? And then I hurt my fucking back, and it just like threw me through a loop for, and that was 1.5 years ago. I hurt my back. And through that experience, I've learned that like how I hold stress and anxiety is through my body. So it was hard to get through the pain, if that makes sense. So it was a lot of like mental, like that I had to overcome. And I've lost 35 pounds.
Damn, really?
Yeah. Because of COVID, not.
Oh,
I didn't even fucking try, which is the weird part because I got COVID and then I couldn't taste or smell anything. And so I just didn't eat. And so with that, I feel like I lost strength. And so I'm just coming back to it. I am doing a powerlifting program right now, but yeah.
I lost my sense of smell and taste when I got COVID too.
Yeah,
Like
well,
over 1 year ago. I don't even remember when it was. It was a long time ago, and I still haven't got it back.
That's when he's
Really?
like,
Yeah, it's about 30% back. Both.
Yeah.
Smell and
Crazy.
taste. Yeah.
and mine has come back more because we lost it at the same fucking time. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, Aaliyah has COVID, and I was like making my kids a sandwich, And I was like, oh, interesting. And like tasted the mustard, and I was like, oh shit,
Yeah, can't taste
can't
it.
taste the mustard. Just
That-
because we hang out all the time.
That
and
does
so-
make weight loss easier though.
It
'cause
did,
out of
because
sight,
I-
out of mind. You don't
Tastes
no
good.
Yeah, I
no
was like,
temptation, right?
I don't want cake or cookies or ice cream. Like nothing tasted good
Yeah.
when things taste good again.
I'm pretty sure I had COVID when I got back from Cabo.
Yeah.
I never
Oh
got
man,
tested.
so
dead.
many people. Well, I never got tested either,
Yeah.
but like I know, right?
Yeah, I never lost my taste or smell, but I was just like,
Yeah.
You were out,
I
right?
was, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've had it at least 3 times, to be honest.
I've had it twice. But they've all been both times were the exact same. Where one day I was fucking done. I couldn't. I was so tired, so exhausted, like super lethargic. But the second time I got it, I went out and I just laid in the sun all fucking day, and I just downed vitamin C all day. And then by the end of the day, I was like 80% better. So I was still kind of sick throughout the week. I avoided the gym, avoided going places and people, but that first day is the most important. I was fucking done. Done. You know, like when you're so exhausted you can't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
It was like that. But I just laid in the sun, got my vitamin D, got my vitamin C, and like that day, by the end of the day, I was so much better.
Yeah. Well, it was like this summer being a wash. You were saying how this summer you're traveling and stuff. Between being sick, my kids being sick, traveling, like it's hard to come back from it.
It is.
Man.
You get down on yourself too. Like at one point, you're like, you're in the best shape you've ever been.
yeah.
You lifted so much weight,
Yeah.
and then you come back and you're like,
Yeah.
can't even do half the weight you
Right.
were doing before.
Yeah.
I know. I saw this thing at some point that said like one day like you will hit your PR for the last time. Like oh shit, did that
Yeah.
happen already?
You don't know what day it is either.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Did I already do that?
I haven't. I know that day hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
February. We'll call it February.
Yeah.
Well, shit. What else? Anything else? You guys got anything pressing?
Not too much exciting.
Okay.
Other than the gym and trying to figure out career path. You know?
Yeah.
It's about all
Well, it
that's
sounds
going
like you
on.
guys got that figured out, though. It's just a matter of getting hired.
Matter of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it is what it is, and
Mm-hmm.
it'll figure itself out eventually.
All work out in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys are young, you know.
I mean, I turned 24 in December. So
Well, I mean, you're younger than me.
Old
So you're
man.
young. Oh, you guys are the same age, right? Okay. Okay.
yeah, I turned 24 in December, and you turned 24 in February.
February.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll just keep at it and
Life goes on.
Hell yeah.
goes on, yeah.
Absolutely.
figure it out. So,
Absolutely.
but yeah, it's like I said before. I mean, it is frustrating, like waiting around and stuff, especially after going through 4 years of college. Like, and like people never like talk about it, but I feel like life after college is almost harder than college itself.
Yeah.
Is because like for 4 years you're going to school, like coming home, doing homework, like you're in a
Your
routine.
whole life
for
for going
4
to school.
Yeah. Yeah.
like for 4 years of college, like you're in a routine. Like that's just what you do. You work during the summer, and then like I mean most people
Everything's kind of dialed in. Yeah.
and then after college, you're like you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're trying to figure shit out, but
Yeah. Well, and I think from an adult perspective, because I'm old enough to be your dad, that's the reality is the young people don't realize that life hasn't even begin to fuck you yet.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And that's not to scare you, but that's reality.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so, and that's where it's like, just take every day at a time. Because the reality is when real life fucking hits you, you're going to be like, fuck. And then you're going to have kids. You're going to be like, oh, fuck. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like life is a beautiful thing as long as you just can accept it for what it is. But shit's fucking hard, man.
oh yeah,
It's just hard. You get it. As soon as you get a mortgage, you get a family, you get multiple cars, you get this, you get that. I mean, we spend more money on fucking food than we do most people their entire bills. You know, it's hard. There's nothing easy about life, but that's where it's like, appreciate where you're at right now.
yeah.
You know, that's the reality.
I might be staying single as a police officer.
Hey, man,
We'll see.
as long as you can enjoy that, enjoy it.
Hey, one less thing you got to worry about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Well, and that's it. Just kids, fuck. Kids add a whole nother thing to the stress level.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people want to start having kids young, and and it's like, why?
What's the point?
They're
you gotta live your life first.
go enjoy your life. Enjoy
Figure
your life.
yourself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you can't figure yourself out and you wait till after you have kids to figure that shit out, oh shit,
It's gonna go downhill quick.
real quick. Life is hard, man. Enjoy it while you're young. Seriously, don't put too much pressure on yourself, though. You're gonna find a job. You're gonna get hired.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's just, but be 24.
Yeah.
Enjoy being 24 and just let life happen. I mean, don't just let life happen, but life is gonna happen.
Yeah.
But allow life to happen. But stay focused.
Yeah.
Stay in the zone.
Yeah. It's just, I want to get into a career and, start my career.
Hell yeah.
That's the most frustrating part.
Yeah.
It's like you just want to get going on life. And
Yeah.
it's just waiting around for
I know,
something
right?
to happen,
Yeah.
I mean, not waiting around. Like I've been applying places and stuff, but it's just for it to work out eventually. But
Yep.
it is what it is.
Yeah. I wonder why Springfield test was so much different.
I don't know.
Do you think it's because we got crazy fucking people around here?
I feel like Eugene would be even crazier.
Well, I mean, essentially it's the same, really.
Yeah. I don't know. I just between the written tests and the tests that I took up in Portland, the computer based testing was way easier.
Yeah.
It was just like a lot of situational stuff, a lot of common sense. And the stuff on the Springfield test, I don't want to get into the questions because I don't want to get in trouble for
No.
information,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
It was a lot of memorization.
Yeah.
Just memorizing like different kinds of drugs, and then like you had to like just a lot of memorization.
Do you think that was strategic? Because I mean, when you're out there in the streets and say you got to remember things, do you think that that's part of the strategy of it?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you definitely, like, as an officer, you got to be able to have a.
You
good
gotta be alert.
memorization. But that's
Yeah.
like something that I figured like I'd get sent to the academy and like learn more
yeah,
about,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But it's like I think a
No,
lot
they're
of the
like,
people,
you're going to do it now.
yeah, I think a lot of people that were in there had taken the test before.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So it's
So
like-
they knew, they were prepared.
Yeah, it's like something like, I mean, if I go through it again, I know I'll definitely do better
Mm-hmm.
than I did, but it's just kind of get blindsided by, oh, you got to memorize all this in 25
Yeah,
minutes. You know?
yeah.
So,
Well, you gotta be ready so you don't have to get ready. That's the reality.
yeah, exactly. And there's like a physical test you have to take too, but I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah. Well, as hard as you guys go in the gym, no doubt about
It
that.
shouldn't be too tough. But yeah, it'll happen.
It will. It will. I have no doubt, man.
Yeah.
I have no doubt. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Do you guys want to drop any info on where people can follow you, or you want us just to put that in?
Yeah, Alex Henson, 2X's, all social media.
Okay. All as in like
Instagram,
Facebook, Twitter. Okay.
TikTok,
He does all that shit.
all
Yeah.
that. It's
Okay.
like business.
Business. Absolutely.
Gotta have a platform.
Right. Cool. What about you?
Just my Instagram,
Okay.
K-Surge with 2 G's.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
it.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate having
Thank
you.
you. Appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah.